Last time on the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
To synchro summon the heart of Ninja Steel, Karakuri's Steel Shogun, Model 00X Burrito.
With good old red eyes in my hand, this duel is in the bag. I play polymerization to form the mighty Archfiend Black Skull Dragon!
Nanashik, tune with Nanishi into a beast built to win. It's over, Tommy. The power of the Zeo Crystal was no match for the cunning of Ninja Steel.
End this!
Yes, of course. Once again, I apologize for the mix-up. We'll see you and your team soon, Delphine.
Is something the matter, Alpha?
Hey, Zordon! I made a grave miscalculation when crafting the tournament bracket. I completely overlooked the Rangers from Aquitar. After all they've done for us, how could I just forget about them?
Fret not, Alpha. The Equitians are a very understanding people. They will not hold this against you.
Oh, I hope you're right. That's why I called Delphine to have her and her team fly over as soon as they can. We used all the power we had transporting the rest of the Rangers here, so unfortunately, they have to take the scenic route. They'll have plenty of time to polish their decks in the meantime.
Excellent. May the power protect them on their journey. For now, it is time for us to begin with today's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous duels in the tournament have been nothing less than spectacular. Each of our contestants are showing exactly why they've been chosen as Red Rangers. The skill, finesse, power, they've got it all.
I could not agree more, Alpha, and today's duelists are sure to demonstrate much more of that same attitude.
I guess you could say they're teenagers with attitude. Anyway, let's introduce today's duelists. The first is actually a Red Ranger we had to pull out of retirement. From humble beginnings, he led his team against countless intergalactic threats, both past, present, and future. Straight out of Space Patrol Delta is Jack Landors.
Jack's passion as a ranger and law enforcement officer is reflected in his security force deck. These monsters have the ability to stop whatever is in their way.
Only if the monsters stay on the field long enough to be in the way. Jack's opponent is another Ninja Ranger, this time one hailing from the Wind Ninja Academy. He too had to climb the ranks, but once he did, he became a force to be reckoned with. I present to you Shane Clark, the Red Wind Ranger.
Shane's Yosenju deck represents himself, a silent breeze with the strength of a hurricane. These monsters can blitz a field and do massive damage before the opponent knows what hit them. Perfect for one embodying the power of air.
I'm ready to get this next match underway. Duelists, are you ready?
Locked and loaded.
Ready to win.
Then let the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament begin.
Looks like this tournament is getting back-to-back ninja action. Too bad I'm putting an end to that winning streak right now.
Please, don't compare me to that lame excuse for a shadow clone. The OG is here and ready to show what true ninja skills are about.
You got some fire in you. I like that. All right then, let's see how long it lasts. I'll start us off by playing the field spell S-Force Bridgehead, letting me add an S-Force monster from my deck to my hand.
Seems kinda basic for a field spell.
Oh, trust, there's more to it than that, but wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. Next, I'll summon the card I just got, my favorite, S-Force Aura Fist. Then I'll set these two cards face down and end my turn. You're up, Naruto.
Funny, this little poser got one thing right in the previous duel though. Never underestimate a ninja. And you're about to learn that firsthand. I activate the continuous spell, Yosen Training Grounds. Whenever a Yosenju monster is summoned on my side of the field, a Yosen counter is added to my spell. But I'll just end my turn after setting this card face down.
What kind of mind trick is he trying to pull? I've seen enough of these duels to know a mirror force could be lurking at any moment. But I've never been one to play defensive, and I'm not starting today. You clearly want me to attack, but you must not know that I never back down from a challenge.
So prove it.
Say less. I summon S-Force Rapachio Maru. I then activate his special ability. By banishing one S-Force card from my hand, I can special summon.
No, I don't think you will.
Excuse me?
I activate my trap, Yosenju's Sword Sting. Since I control no monsters, I can reveal 2 Yosenjus in my hand to send your cards back to your hand, neutralizing your monster's effect.
Ah, so the little birdie's got some talons after all. I'll admit, that was a nice move. Well, that's my turn.
And that was just a taste of what's in store. As a matter of fact, how about we show the audience something new in this tournament?
What did you have in mind?
This. I set the pendulum scale with scale 7, Myosenju Daibak!
So that's what you meant by showing something new.
And that's just the start. Next, I summon Yosenju Sabu, adding a Yosen counter to my spell. Next, I activate Sabu's ability, letting me grab another Yosenju pendulum monster from my deck.
But not before I activate a trap of my own. Bottomless trap hole, banishing your little weasel.
That's fine. He did everything I needed him to do. With my new pendulum card in hand, I set 2 more cards face down and end my turn. Feeling the pressure now? I told you were dealing with the OG Ninja Red Ranger. It's only a matter of time before I claim victory in this duel.
You done yapping yet? Last time I checked, both of us are still full on life points. And I got plenty of tricks up my sleeve. Tell me if you like this trick. I summon S-Force Edge Razor. When this monster comes out front and center, he can call for some backup. Come back out, Orphist. I hope you don't think you're the only one to send monsters back. I activate the trap, S-Force Chase. Now that I control 2 different S-Force monsters, I can target 2 face-up cards you control and return them to your hand.
An unfortunate setback, but nothing I can't handle.
We'll see how you handle this. Attack him directly, my squad!
As if I'd be completely defenseless. You've triggered my Storming Mirror Force.
So you did have a Mirror Force.
And your cards are off the field and back in your hand.
All right, it was fine at first, but this back and forth is starting to get old.
I don't see you doing anything about it. But he isn't wrong. We're not getting anywhere in this duel, especially not with the cards I have now. I'll just have to do what I can until I get what I need. Don't worry, Jack. This duel is gonna pick up sooner than you think. How about some advice?
Bite me.
Patience is key. Once again, I activate Yosen Training Grounds and end my turn.
You're gonna regret not destroying my monsters. Come back out, Edge Razor. And thanks to its effect, I special summon a cop of more firepower. S-Force Platina. All right, put your hands up because you're under arrest. Get him! And that's how we do it in SPD!
Let me know when I should be impressed. I'm up. I play a field spell of my own. Divine Wind of Mist Valley, and I'll call it there.
A field spell, and that's it? Look, if you're giving up, just say so, because that was just sad.
Don't pretend to understand my strategy, but keep thinking that you have the upper hand. That will make my victory all the more sweeter.
Whatever. I wanted a real challenge and earn my spot in round 2, but I'll take a win any way I can get it. Since you decided to send my cards back to my hand instead of destroying them, we're gonna run this combo back. Once again, I summon S-Force Rappa Chiyomaru. Using its effect, I banish an S-Force card, returning Chiyomaru to my hand, so I can special summon S-Force Lapswell in defense mode. Is reality starting to hit yet? I'll take your silence as a yes. Have a taste of another assault. All that talk and edgelord brooding just to end up hanging on by a thread. Is this really all the Wind Ninja Academy is capable of?
I told you before, patience is the key to victory in this duel, and mine has now paid off. Let me show you just exactly what the Wind Ninja Academy can do. Ninja Storm, Ranger form, ha! It's go time. Once again, I set the pendulum scale, this time setting each end of the scale with a scale 3 Myosenju Hitot. Then by activating the pendulum effect of one of my Hitots, I can make the scale of the other 11. You thought you had me in a corner, but every move led to this. Behold, a beast born from the howls of the wind, a creature composed of chaos and cruelty. I give you Myosenju Daibak.
Whoa, wasn't expecting that.
You won't be expecting this either. See, whenever Daibak is special summoned, I can return 2 of your cards to your hand.
Of course.
With those out the way, it's time to feel the power of my beast. Tear his monster to shreds, Daibak!
My guy's not going anywhere.
Say what?
Remember my field spell? Because you attacked with a monster that's in the same column as mine, I'll still take damage, but my monster isn't destroyed.
So it really did more than just let you pick a card from your deck. You're more clever than I gave you credit for. Lucky for you, since Daibak was special summoned, it has to return to my hand during the end phase. But better believe I won't be defenseless. Since Daibak returned to my hand, that triggers my field spell, letting me special summon a level 4 or lower Yosenju monster from my deck. And I summon Yosenju Shinchu R in defense mode. Your move.
All right, Shane, now we got a duel. And since you're going all out, it's only fair that I do the same. SPD! Emergency! Man, it feels good to be back. Now let's do this. Since your cards insist on putting my monsters back in my hand, we're just gonna run it back. Come back out, Edge Razor. You too, Aurifist.
Bring out as many as you like. It's clearly not enough to break through Shinchu's defense.
Then how about I show you how we do things in 2025? I set my 2 Edge Razors and Aurifist in the Link markers. Link Summon. Here's a present from the future. Link 3. S-Force Justify.
Link summoning? What?
It's the way of the future, and my Super Cop has more than enough power to batter through your little wall. Get it! Oh, and one little thing. When Justify attacks, every monster it points to gets banished. Your wall couldn't do a thing.
I'll admit, you caught me off guard. I've never seen anything like Link summoning before. But your monster is nothing compared to what's in my hand.
Show me what you got then, little bird.
Once again, I'll set my second Hitode in the pendulum scale, then activate the effect of my other to make it scale 11. I'm sure you know what comes next.
Bring it on, Sasuke.
I pendulum summon Yosenju Magat, and joining is someone you're already familiar with, Yosenju Daibak. And now that Daibak is back on the field, its effect activates, letting me clear your field of the only 2 cards you have.
Oh no, without my spell, I can't keep my Justify on the field.
This is the beginning of the end for you, Jack. The winner of this duel will be...
Me!
What?
Did I forget to mention Justify's other effect? Once per turn, it can negate the effect of one of your monsters, and I can move it to any zone it points to. And since Bridgehead is still on the field, my card is safe from being destroyed.
You can't be serious. Whatever, your monster might be safe, but your life points aren't. Go.
What happened to all that bravado from before? Don't tell me that's all the fire you had. Look, since my Justify nullified your monster's effect, it's still on the field. You're welcome.
And since Magat was returned to my hand, the effect of my field spell lets me special summon another Yosenju to the field. I still have a chance in this duel.
Oh, you have as much a chance of winning this duel as Piggy has with getting a date with Sid. But it's cute you think you're still in this. We've gone on long enough. Time to wrap things up. From my hand, I activate the Quick Play spell, S-Force Showdown. With this spell, I can retrieve an S-Force monster from my graveyard and add it to my hand. But he won't be in my hand for long, because I'm bringing Aurifist back to the field. Now Justify. Put both his monsters behind bars. Got any last words before you end up on death row?
Hunter, I'm leaving this up to you. Represent for Ninja Storm.
The winner of today's match, who will go on to face Brody in round 2, is Jack Landers.
That duel practically had me on my toes, if I had them, of course. By far the most evenly matched duel thus far between our contestants. The beginning had so much back and forth, I had no idea who would take the advantage.
The 2 Rangers gave everything they had to prevent the other from gaining an advantage, but Jack's field spell he set up in turn 1 ended up saving his monster when faced with Shane's dieback, shifting the advantage in his favor and sealing the deal with his ace card.
I thought Shane was a goner, but he held on strong as long as he possibly could. Before we officially close today's match, do we have any final remarks from today's duelists?
I put my training to use, but it seems I still have much more to learn. Next time, things won't be the same. That I can promise.
I didn't think this is what I would be doing once Bridge gave me my Morpher back, but I'll take on any challenge to prove my skills. And it looks like I have one more ninja to lock up.
Very confidently put. With that, today's match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament has officially come to a close. To the audience at home, as the tournament progresses, do not forget to vote on which Ranger you believe will be the tournament champion. And a message from the sponsor of our tournament, Sentai Senpai. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is free, and your support is what allows something like this to keep going. With that out of the way, today's match has reached its conclusion. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next match of the Grand Power Rangers Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.